Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
Yes, I saw this video a few days ago. I've been so busy to share it, and I said no, let me share it. They did this our podcast where Omoyele Sowore was invited, and he said something about adamsaliyuoshiomole, who is now a senator representing a part in Edo State. I for one have not for once liked Oshiomole. In case you don't know, I was born and bred in Benin City, Edo State, and I know I've seen Oshiomole one or twice, face to face, during when he was a labor leader. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but then it was, he came into politics through labor leading, being a labor party, being the labor party chairman, or the labor party. I don't know. I'm using the word labor party. He was the labor chairman before he became the governor of Edo State, and then moved over to the Senate House of Assembly. He is now presently serving as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Sowore said something. He claimed that Oshiomole was never an activist. Sowore claimed that Oshiomole was never an activist, and there was some point he made in this podcast, and I said no, let me share it. I really go to some point. I really support what he said to some point. Get me? Because you know why? Most of these people who tend to claim that they are politicians do not have the people they are governing at heart. Politicians these days don't even care who you are, where you are, what you are doing, what you are passing through. Have you eaten? Have you gone to school? Do you have a good education? Do you have good health care? That's just it. If it was in the Nigeria Labour Congress or so, he would have been able to do well. But Sowore is claiming that Oshiomole was never an activist. Please, if you watch this video, I want you to tell me your own opinion in the comment section, if you feel that what Sowore said was true or not. Okay, having said, I want to thank you all for always watching my content. I want to appreciate for your love and the care. For those of us who have not subscribed or followed us on our social media platform, please, I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share, so that we can move this ministry to the permanent side. The coming way next time to see me your screen, guy, I leave us with this interview or this podcast made by the Glitch. They normally do the podcast, and they invited Omoyele Sowore, where he came to speak on adamsaliyuoshiomole, former governor of Edo State and present senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where he claimed and affirmed that adamsaliyuoshiomole was never an activist. Please, from what he said, tell me what you feel in the comment. Give me your comment, your opinion in the comment section.
Oshiomole was never an activist. You can go and check this out anyway. I will send you, after this show, a press conference we did in 1992 or so, where Oshiomole and a guy named Pascal Bafia, he was the former NLC president, had a deal with Babangida to increase fuel price and supported it.
In 1992?
Yes, I did a press conference where we named him as the enemy of students because of what he did when they first started this whole fuel increase. Oshiomole was part of it. Oshiomole was never part of the pro-democracy movement. He was one of the few labor leaders during Abacha's time who was living in Abuja, where all the activists had run away from this country. And I've said this several times. What Oshiomole was doing at the period you are describing is what we call organized outrage. You go and meet Obasanjo, Baba, increase the fuel price, we will fight small. You will come put them back to the place where it's supposed to be. You are happy, I'm happy. That was what Oshiomole was doing. And I've said this openly, but since you have greater reach, he can challenge me that I said, and I'll send you a copy of the press release and press conference, not even press.
The conference itself.
We sat at the press conference, invited the press, because that's how we communicated during our days. We did a lot of world press conferences, and we went after them. In fact, when Abiola's election was annulled, part of the places the students invaded was the NLC secretariat at Yaba, because they were in bed with the military, Pascal Bafiao, and Oshiomole. They were the labor leader. He didn't start today with this Oshiomole you are saying. They have been doing labor leadership for a long time. So they were the part of the labor movement that sold out. Kokori, who was in Pengasan, and
Frank Kokori.
Yes, they were the original people in labor who really shut down the country, and they were arrested and kept in detention. Look, I think Kokori was released after Abacha died. Ask why nobody arrested and detained Oshiomole. Even small me at that time, I was going in and out of detention, including by DSS. If they detained him, it must have been an arranged detention.
But you get one video when they tear gas ammo under Obasanjo.
And that's why I say organized outrage now. You can arrange police to tear gas. Yes. Wow. They can arrange police to tear gas you now. But that was under. We are talking about serious fight against military.
So
now.
the one you just said now, that is scattering my head now, because I'm now trying to marry it, because thinking.
So we have activists for a reason.
Activists for a season. Activists for a reason and activists for a season.
You mentioned earlier that he was the most prominent. He wasn't. The most prominent labor leader in Nigeria is Imodu.
Michael Imodu.
And he was one of the people first in Nigeria's history to be restricted to a city by the colonial masters. Auchi. The second person to be restricted to a city was Obafemi Awolowo. Lekki. Not this Lekki where you people are. There's still a real Lekki after Dangote refinery. Yes. That's where the real Lekki is. Not it's a real Lekki town. Is after Dangote refinery.
Not the face one here.
Not the faces you have here. And then the third person, of course, was myself in 2019 when I was restricted to Abuja for 3 years. So when you are talking about real labor leaders, don't mention Oshiomole.
What of Joe Ajero?
It is a secret within our circles that everybody knows Oshiomole, to be Agaracha labor leader.
What of this Joe Ajero now?
Well, Joe Ajero, as far as I have seen, doesn't seem to have a problem with the government. I think it's the government that even have a problem with his little activism. And I've told him that we need to know who is after who, because how can you be labor leader in this period and the government is comfortable with you? You understand? You can't even do a strike for more than 1 day. I attended one of their strike. It was supposed to be for 2 days. The middle of the first day, they have disappeared on us. The second day, they didn't even bother to tell us. And so since that time, I have respected myself. So because anytime when you see activists for Abuja, we get business card, they run.
Activists will get business card.
So just spark it.
So wait, I want to understand something.
Activists when they Abuja, we get business
So
card.
what you're trying to tell me now is this Joe Ajero that is shouting, why do people increase fuel price?
You must revert.
Immediately. So it's government that is even telling me, Baba, come. They strike.
Yeah, exactly. No, if they want to strike, it is the government that you will see in their action. Any strike that you do by 12 noon, you're always inside the villa. You understand? It's like, did you even plan to be? Were you in the villa when the strike started? Because the next day they're already in the villa. Look at
tickets.
Yes. I don't understand those kind of strike. In the days of real labor leadership, when labor leaders organize strike that is going to hurt the government, they disappear. They go underground. You can't find them. Yes. In our days, some of the labor leaders that we used to work with, do you know where we used to hold meetings? At Ojuelegba. There's a place called 42nd Avenue at Ojuelegba. At night, it's a red light district. Now there where they hold meeting because police no fit suspect say
that can say to happen there.
Because at that time they don't already arrest Bear, call them Ghanaian, then they don't raid in chambers, kill they shot one of his guards. So nobody was going to any of those official places to guard. In fact, the day Abacha died, we were in a meeting with a guy called Zikirulai, and Zik is what we call him. And somebody just said, go and listen to VOA it was VOA or BBC that Abacha has died. We said no. only to go out and see
Jubilation.
Policemen flinging their beret from that Western Avenue police station. I think it's area A on the street. It's the first time and the last time I hugged police from Lagos. Everybody was, and I was asking, but why now they shoot us now? We say, what do we do? But that's another story for another day.